the book of Sirach, chapter 38, verse 6. It says, and he had given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous works. Okay, first and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord, willing this video be edifying, first and foremost to the whole elect and to those that cleave to the body. And as you can see in the meme here, it says, we do not measure our spiritual maturity by comparing ourselves to others. And the reason I wanted to go into this lesson, man, because, we done had time where brothers, come up, man, hey, man, I want to be like y'all. I just want to join y'all. I want to do the things y'all doing, go through the precepts, bring out history, talk about the scriptures in such a way that everyday common talkers having conversations, man. But hey, that's a process, man. You see? And that's a maturation process. And anything we know of a thing that causes for a process is going to require effort. So through the spirit, I just want to get some precepts concerning this matter. All right. And that brothers may be edifying, man, who envision themselves as being a prophet, but understanding that, is a long journey, man. And the Lord have to ultimately separate you and deal with you, man. And through the spirits, through the spirit of the video, I'm gonna get that. Lord willing, to be edifying. All right. And what I want to go into first, really, okay. And the reason why I brought that out, I read this in Sirach 30:6 again. It says, and he had given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous work. Because when a man look at Jacob, the men of the Lord, that's out there, and they'll be like, man, that craft, I won't do it the way you do it. All right. But hey, skills is a gift. And any skills because skills really go into talents. All right. And any talent you got, it was a gift of the Lord. You see? So a man must then know, he may see that you willing and dealing through the scriptures, but he don't understand that this was a gift from the Most High. All right. And yeah, through studies, the Lord allow us to sharpen our craft. All right. Because iron sharpened iron, we deal with men as like-minded as us, who also receive gifts of the Most High, and we interchange our gifts accordingly, man. All right. But hey, you got to put forth effort. All right. Because Jake want things, just handed to him on a silver platter. And that's not the way it works in the truth, man. All right. Everything going to require effort. All right. I got the word effort right here in the online etymology. It's the late 1500s. And it says laborious attempt, strenuous exertion, all right, force, strength, power, all right, to force out, to exert oneself. You see? It says effort is only effort when it begins to hurt. That's beautiful, man. You see? Effort is only effort when it begins to hurt, man. All right. So that's when you're in that maturation process, because you're going to be able to feel that fortitude of yourself growing, man. All right. That's just like muscles that come out you, man. When they growing and coming out, hey, it going to hurt, man. But once you get them guns and it's a finished product, then it's beautiful, man. All right. But hey, it's a process before progress, man. You see? Now I'm going to jump into this, matter of fact, since effort said, that was effort said. Yeah, effort is only effort when it begins to hurt. Wow. That's heavy, bro. I'm going to read some in the word net. It says, earnest and consensuous activity intended to do or accomplish something. Earnest and consensuous as something you consent to, man. All right. It says travail, is sweat, a series of actions advancing a principle or tending towards a particular end, man. Yeah, so in order to reach a stage, okay, and a stage of greatness, because this truth is greatness, man. All right. It's you looking at greatness at its finest. Though it's not gift wrapped or packaged like your eyes will want to receive it, that's nonetheless. That don't determine what's in the package. Because if you wrap something real wild and foul, though yet inside it is a gem or a diamond, when they open that wrapping, they may not be put much effort into open it, but once they get it and see that it's that diamond, then they're gonna be satisfied. And that's like the latter end of a man when you have gone from growing in this truth to advancing in the stages of this truth. And me myself as a young man, but through the scriptures, I'm gonna basically, teach men to how to basically grow. Men that's not in the truth, of course, how it takes the stages of basically becoming a teacher and becoming more fluent with the scriptures, man. Lord willing. This is Romans 1:1. Because you gotta be first and foremost, you gotta have this. This says Paul, a servant of the Mashiach Yahushua, called to be an apostle. Okay, so first and foremost, in order to even be out there to represent the Lord, you gotta be called first. Okay? You gotta be called, man. And the ultimate goal is to be chosen. All right, but no one knows who's chosen, but men have seen men called and that have fallen short of the grace of the glory. And other men have carried on, but it's still yet to see who are those chosen. And those chosen men going to endure to the end. That's a telltale sign of those that are called and chosen for the ministry. Okay, so Paul was a servant, a minister, all right? A servant is a minister of the Mashiach Yahushua, called to be an apostle, separated unto the gospel of the Most High. Now let's get this word separated real quick in the Strongs. All right.
Strong's G 873. Afarizo.
Okay. It says to mark off from others by boundaries, to limit, to separate. It says to mark off from others by boundaries. And if you pay attention to the men of the Lord and the boundaries that's set, okay, around those men compared to the boundary that's set around the men or the people in the world, is a completely different world, man. All right? Because their boundaries is basically gated or rooted with righteousness. And the other boundaries, all right, is rooted with everything outside of righteousness, man. All right, so now they are marked off. You see? So another thing to do this thing, all right, because the disciples of old was, people was eyewitnesses to these men. That's why it's able to be accounts in the scriptures where it's written that we could understand. Things that was written aforetime was for our learning, for us to understand that men were seen doing this years ago, man. Just read Nehemiah chapter 8, man. Okay? Men was going to congregation, feeding and teaching the people this word. It's been ever since the beginning, man. All right? Luke 1 and, you can start at like 68 and read on down. The prophets have been since the beginning. Okay? So this is nothing new. A lot of men inquired to, want to do the work of the Lord. But remember, it's a laborious work. Okay? And I read that in effort, man. It's a laborious work. So, Jake, you got to prepare your mind, okay, when you come to serve the Lord. It's not just, Jake look at it like, it's a fad. It's something, an end thing to do. Until Jake go to doing it and see what strenuous work comes with it and the exertion that you got to put in for this thing, man. All right? So the Lord call you and mark you off, all right? Make you a target in a sense. Because when you marked off, you become a target. All right? It says, he that from righteousness maketh himself a prey. Okay? Let me grab it real quick. It's a locking. This Isaiah 59 and 15, it says, yea, true fairly, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey, and that the Lord saw it and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So the point is, when you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. You get marked off and a boundary gets set around you. Not the eyes that are on you, okay? They're not just on you because you can will and deal through the scriptures, but hey, they're on you because, hey, they're waiting for your downfall, all right? These people are waiting for you to fail, you see? So there's a lot come with this. And being separated, you got to intermeddle it with knowledge and wisdom, all right? Matter of fact, let me get that. This Proverbs 18:1. And it reads, bear with me. It says, through desire, a man, and what most men do, they desire to have the skills or the gifts of the talents of the Lord, okay? To be able to do the things you see the men of the Lord today do. It says, through desire, a man, having separated himself, you see, seek it and intermeddle it with all wisdom. So you got to separate yourself, man. You got to mark yourself off. That's the first and foremost, all right? Meaning what? You got to break off from this world, man, so you can begin to learn. Once you begin to learn, then what? You build up skill, man. You see? You build your skill up. Matter of fact, this Sirach chapter 1 and 19, it says, wisdom reigneth down skill and knowledge of understanding. And that's what you see the men of Lord have, because the reason why they have that wisdom is through fear. And they pray to the Lord to have that fear, and they constantly do pray, all right? Because the prayer of a righteous man availeth much. So the more a righteous man pray, the more availability he will have to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see? It says, wisdom reigneth down skill and knowledge of understanding, and exalted them to honor that hold fast to her. So once you get on this word, you got to stay on it. All right? And then the Lord going to build your craft. Okay? He's just going to put it on your spirit to search and seek and read and become what? More diligent. But it's all the doings of the Lord. So when you see the men of the Lord going into history, you know, breaking down maps and, you know, just going into deep, dark sands and mysteries and things like that, that was a maturation process, man. All right? And it required much effort. Behind the scenes, there was a lot of toiling, and it still is a lot of toiling, all right, for to have this knowledge and wisdom, man. You see, it just don't pop up in your lap, Jake. All right? Because you know, Jake, he full of the physical, man. He just see what men are doing and think, okay, this is the end all be all. But nah, man, it's a lot of time and effort that's required in this thing, man. All right? And the most key point of your time is effort. You see, Jake, you miss out on a lot of things because you don't have effort, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get that. This James. 4:3. It says, ye ask and receive not. Because men do require, inquire of it, request it, okay? It says, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. Yet Jake won't get it just so he could be the man with one eye open amongst the blind, amongst his people, man. Jake don't really want to be diligent for it, walk in it, okay? Keep the faith, finish the course, all right? And ultimately get put to death if need be. You see, Jake don't want all that. Jake just want the perks of being the man with one eye open amongst the blind, man. All right? That ain't the end all be all, man. You see, it don't stop at an Israelite because you don't get a line and you don't eat pork, man. This rabbit hole go way deeper than that, man. You see? And teaching is a gift. That's a gift from the Lord. So when you see men doing that, that's the Lord done bestowed his spirit and his gift upon them, man. It's nothing of that man. James 4:3, ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust. And you got to be careful for what you request. And I'm going to get into that next. This is ask in the
Strong's G 154. Iteo.
to ask, to beg, to call for, to crave. You see? To desire, to require. Now I just read it. He that a man through desire, a man who have separated himself intimately with wisdom. All right. Now, unless you separate yourself from the world, you're not going to be able to dance with wisdom. All right. Because you ain't going to never put fear in you that the Lord may plant wisdom inside of you and root it in you. So you see, to ask, to beg, to call for, to crave. All right. To require. To ask, to crave, desire, require. Oh, let me see this word crave. Let me see what it say here. Okay. Yeah, Jay crave things and they ask amiss that they may consume it upon their lust, man. All right. For you to tell people that's on the bus about the word of the Lord. No, the Lord don't give you the word for that, man. All right. He give you the word, man, to ultimately what? Bring in a wise man when it souls, all right, and secondly, all right, for to keep your own life, man. Wisdom and knowledge is the strength of salvation, all right. And be careful what you request, ask for, man. Matter of fact, this Psalms, and Jake think is a game, man. You really want this truth, all right. You know, hey, you have to bite a bullet. This Psalms 21:2. It says, thou has given him his heart's desire and has not withholden the request of his lips. Now, if the Lord don't withhold the request of your lips and actually give you wisdom and knowledge, then what you do with it from that, man? All right? Because the Lord will give you the request of your lips. Let me get this word request.
Strong's H 782. Aresheth.
It says desire or request. There you go again. It says this the point. In the sense of desiring to possess, a longing for. All right. So when you long for this word and the Lord finally give it to you, we're going to see what it's hidden for after that, man. Because, hey, life get real as you know it, man. You know? You got to engage yourself in the truth. All right, you got to betroth yourself to this wisdom, man. Give yourself wholly over to her, man. All right, that's the only way you're going to become productive, man. All right, and remember, everything you see is a process. This is not something that happened overnight, man. All right. Matter of fact, this Job 8:11. And it reads, can a rush grow up without mire? Can the flag grow without water? I won't get this in another I won't get it in another KJV too, like another so brothers could thoroughly understand this, man. All right. I won't get it in another let's just see what the NIV say. Oh no. Oh no, that's off. Go with me. Okay. It's Job 8. Job 8:11. Definitely got to get off that. Let's see what the New King James say. Can the papyrus grow without the marsh? No. It was something I read, and I think it was. Let's see which one. I'm gonna go to another one real quick. Try to get it. There's a heavy scripture, man. Okay. Let's see some. Yeah, but anyways, man, I can't find it right now, but there's neither here nor there. It says, can a rush grow up without the mire? Can a flag grow without the water? Hey, can plants grow without water? All right. Unless you get nurtured, okay, there's no growth. All right. Maturity comes in with growth, man. Okay. It's stages. It's levels, man. All right. Let me try to find it, man. Man, I really want to find that. All right. Bear with me, though. I'm going to get this word maturation real quick. This maturation, it says, the process of becoming mature, the emergence of individual and behavioral characteristics through growth processes over time. Maturation may refer to matter of fact, let me see something. Yeah, man, it's a process which we develop, grow, and change, man. All right, this is what it is, man. Let me get it. Yeah, man, that's the vocation that comes with skill, man. Skill is acquired over time, man. Hey, you see LeBron James and his IQ for basketball, man, it's perpetual. All right, because what? We don't know what this man do behind doors, closed doors. He might eat, breathe, and sleep that shit. But your duty, if you want to be a man of the Lord, and we don't got these scriptures to woo people. We got these scriptures to call them back to the Lord, man. All right, that they may fear the Lord. All right, because Jake think it's entertainment. This is not entertainment, man. All right, these skills that's being displayed lead to immortality, man. And if you don't take heed, it leads to death. All right, but Jake like to take everything and put a twist or a spin on it, but not this truth, man. You see? This Philippians 4:6, and it reads. Go back to the KJV. This Philippians chapter 4, verse 6, it says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto the Most High. Hey, it says be careful for nothing. Let's get this word careful right here.
Strong's G 3309,
Meranao, to be anxious, to be troubled with cares, to seek to promote one's interests, okay, to be anxious about, okay, to take thought. So don't be anxious to come serve the Lord, man. There's a lot come with this, man. You got to pray to the Lord that he direct your spirit in truth. You see? And don't covet after men's gifts. Pray to the Lord that he unlock the gift that's inside you. All right? That you may edify and teach the people, man. All right? I mean, it's not nothing. It's not an off thing to want to replicate a man of the Lord. But when you do be a replica, man, you be a replica of your vessel. All right, what the Lord bestowed in your spirit to give unto the people, man. Understand that. When you making your request known unto the Lord, know what you're requesting, man. You see? Take thought, being careful in what you're thinking and asking about, man. You see? This Sirach 7:15. Because this what comes with this walk, man. It says, hate not laborious work, neither husbandry, which the Most High had ordained. So when you ask to get the gift of the Lord, that comes with work, man. All right, you got to put your hands to the plow. And any man put his hands to the plow and looking back is not fit for the kingdom of heaven. So what if the Lord do bestow his word upon you, man? And then you see the laborer's work that comes with it, and you want to give it back, all right? Hide it, man. You see? How you think that's gonna fin out or turn out for you, man? It's not gonna be good. You see? I'll get these and get out of here. This Proverbs chapter 13, verse 4. It says, the soul of the sluggard desire it. All right. Now, if you're a sluggard, you sluggish, man. This truth not for you, man. Because it's perpetual work. Laborer's work, it considers perpetual hours, man. All right. In this work, you always working once you come to the truth. So if you know you lazy, don't even approach the throne of grace boldly, man. All right. Just watch from afar and see if you can learn and take heed that way, man. It says the soul of the sluggard desired and had nothing, but the soul of the diligent shall be made fat. And that's what you see. You see the Lord showering his men amongst the people, making them known, but for the glory of him. You see? That's what the whole glory about. I'm going to read that again. The glorification is pretty much the last stage. This Sirach chapter 38 and 6. And he had given men skill that he is Yahweh Shai, that he might be honored in his marvelous work. So that's where the skill comes in at, man. You see? That skill is not for that man. He's borrowing. He's borrowing that talent, man. Okay? That technique coming of the Lord. All right? This Proverbs 21 and 25. It says, the desire of the slothful killeth him. All right, now, if you slothful, you desire this word, and the Lord put this because it's good. This word burdens the world. It don't burden the spirit. It burdens the flesh. You see, not the spirit. It breaks the spirit loose. It unlocks the spirit. Okay. Now, even Yahweh shall say, take upon me, for my burden is light. Meaning what? In the flesh. All right, because the spirit wants this, man. It it craves it. Okay? Because this what feeds the inner man. Okay, if you feed your inner man, that means you automatically starving your flesh. All right? Which that requires effort. The maturation process requires effort. You won't get better with the Lord, and you gotta do better. All right? You gotta act better. You gotta listen better. You gotta react better. You gotta adapt better. Okay? All these things are requirements of the Most High, man. Okay? Then the Lord could season you accordingly, man. You see? It says the desire of the slothful killing him, for his hands refuse to labor. Yeah, man, because this is a laborer's work. So if you got idle hands, this ain't the thing for you, man. You see? Let me get this and get out of here. So if you want the Lord to season you, okay, and season your wordplay, because the Lord season his wordplay is just a reflection of him. It's just the men of the Lord bring his word out in different ways. We are all seasoned through our gifts on the way we speak the word of the Lord. We bring it out in different ways, but it means the same, man. You see, this Colossians 4 and 6, this is an oldie but goodie. It says, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man. Because the Lord, the thoughts is of the man, but the utterance of the tongue is from the Lord. All right? So every thought coming of the Lord. You see? And every idle word that man speak, that come of the Lord too. You see? So the thought of the Lord coming and the word, okay? Both. So if you want your speech, a lot of men come by, man, I won't be like y'all, man, I won't break the scripture down like that, I won't bring it out, I won't talk it like this. Or if you desire to come in the stead of a prophet, okay, this the requirements. It says, let your speech be always with grace, seasoned. I'm going to get this word season right here.
Strong's G 741. Artuo.
Right. It says to prepare, to spice, to make savory. All right, that's what respects the food. But this the root word. It says, matter of fact,
Strong's G 142. Iro. Iro.
so this what happened when the Lord season you in his word, man. All right, that your speech may be with grace. It says to raise up, to elevate, to lift up. So what you doing? You developing, man. That's maturity. All right, to raise up, to come up on a level, man. You come as a little child and then you grow thereby. All right, because he that using milk is unskillful in the word of the Lord. Because you need maturity, man. You need maturity spiritually, man, and physically. You see, more spiritual than physical, right? It says to raise up, to elevate. So when the Lord mature you, he raise you up and elevate you to a level, man. It says to raise from the ground. All right, to bring what? From low, man. To raise upward, man. To draw up. All right. To take and apply to any use, man. This is what happened when the Lord seasons you. He could take your vessel fitted for use, man. Okay? That's maturity. The Lord gonna mature you through the Spirit, man. All right. See this? Let me see. Yeah, man. That's that's it, man. That's the moral of the story, man. So if you desire wisdom and knowledge to be skillful, okay, and Jake, want to be skillful so he could get the accolades of man, so man could see him. But remember, all right, if you want it for that, you already lost, man. Okay, you gotta want it to show the marvelous works of the Most High, okay, to do His will. But with that, man, until the next time, I want to say shalom.